Hi digicians. Invoicing is an integral part of every business, but there is still lack of proper invoicing software through which you can or business can manage their clients and generate invoices in a adequate manner. If it is available, the solution is not so economical. In this video, I'm going to show you a very effective invoicing solution through which you can own your own invoice software under $20. Yes, so this is going to be really helpful if you are willing to have any such software or working for your client and providing solutions and willing to start a SaaS business for providing any such solution. So this video is going to be helpful for all, and watch this video until end because this is really a great solution for invoicing and client management. At this channel Digician, we have ready to use scripts. So in this solution, I am going to overview the solution for invoicing, and it is called Invoices. It is a Laravel invoice management system, and it is also can be considered as accounting and billing management software. It is available just for $14. So I said it is available under $20. So you need a hosting and all. So you have to buy this solution after watching this video, and we are going to configure all these things for you. Don't worry, and there is no fee for that. So let us overview all its features so that you may easily understand what actually you can do with this script. So it is first of all, it is going to be yours. It is going to be hosted at your server, your own hosting at your domain. So it is not like data is being shared anywhere, and you are going to own this because in a script you have all the codes and all such things. Okay, so to proceed further, I'll show you one invoice. This is a printable invoice. It is simply generated, and this is the backend of invoice, and there are many invoices that I am going to show in this demonstration. So it can be unlimited, so there is no limit, no restrictions. There is all currency available, all formats available. You can generate recurring invoices too. So it is all like a proper solution for invoicing. And this is a super admin interface, and it is also available in dark and light mode. So we can simply change the screen resolutions, and you can simply generate new invoices using this button. But let us first configure the system. So it is invoicing solution, and let us first overview this basic settings. So you can change the app name because it is going to be yours. So it is going to be a white label for you. You can keep your own name, company name, country code, and the manual payment approval system or automated payment, time zone, mail notification, caching clear. So these are basic setting, and here you have to upload your logo so that the same may be reflected at your invoices. So this is a basic setting, but it is really very important. Further, you can change the currency in which you want to have your invoices. So you can set here, and all currencies are supported at this invoicing system. So if you are talking about the INR, so you can simply have the INR. So rupees is here, and you can further edit more details just in case if you want to change the symbol or the currency code or whatever. So by default, all currencies are here, and you don't need to configure the currencies separately. And further, you can even add new currency if somehow it is not available for you. Payment gateway is the solution through which you can collect payment online. And the good thing is that the solution well supports the Razor Pay and the Stripe that is prominently and mainly being used in India. So this is going to be a perfect solution for Indian businesses, and of course for rest of world as well, because it well supports the PayPal and the Stripe. So PayPal is commonly used worldwide. Stripe is being used for card payment collections, and it supports in India and throughout the world as well. And further, you have invoice settings, so you can set the basic currency. If you want to change the basic currency to INR, you can simply do this and simply save the changes. So because save is not allowed, this is a demo, but yes, you can definitely do all these things at your own installation, and you can set the currency position, dot position, thousand separators and all. So these are the basic settings that you need to do at very first time when you onboard on the system. So you might be thinking where it is available. So as I said, you have to buy the script from the video description link given below, and we are going to set all these things for you, and you can also do this for you, because the solution comes with the documentation and you have to simply follow the documentation. You just need to upload the script at your hosting and it will be available for you. Okay, so it is going to be super easy, don't worry. And you don't need any technical skill, any specific technical skill. So basic technical skill is of course required. Now, I'll move to the next section. This is super admin, as I said, and the super admin dashboard shows all the basic information what is going inside the system, and it can show you the total number of clients, total amount, total paid, total due, and the total products, total invoices, and all such things. So it is just an overview of system, and it is also being presented in the data and the diagram formats. Okay, so I'll show you the invoice templates that you can create or change. So you can change the invoice templates with the name. There are some templates has been saved, like for Mumbai it is green red color, and you can further change the colors as well. So you can decide the templates here, and you can further create new templates here, and you can add new templates, invoices, codes, taxes, and also things through this tab, and you can create new invoice as well. Okay, so these are the basic setting for invoices. Next is the payments, and this screen is showing all the payments ins and outs. Further, you can check all the payments and export those payments and export those payments in Excel and PDF format, and you can even add the payment that you have received. Like if you have the invoice number and the due amount is here, so you can update the payment amount what you are receiving, so that you may generate the invoice for a certain payment. So it is really very simple. So I'm now coming from the beginning again. So it is dashboard and admins. So you can create new admins for the system, and you can be you are going to be super admin for the system. And I'm also going to show you the client login. Just wait and watch the video until end. I'm going to show you all the interface that is available with the system. So you can create add admins, and you can add more admins as required. Clients. So this is the screen where you can add clients for your businesses, and definitely clients are paying to you for your invoices, and you can add as many ads clients as you want. And I'll show you a simple screen. This is the client screen, and you can even check the invoices generated for any specific particular clients, and what had been the quotations has been processed for the client. So it is really a very, very good and useful interface. And you can further edit the client details here, and so you can put all the details, create new clients, as I said. So we can simply add new clients here by placing all the details, first name, last name, basic informations and all. And you can process the invoice and the payments later on using this information. Categories. So these are the categories where invoices are to be generated. Like these are the electric tool, comb, and all. So you can add as many as category you want to use at the system, and it is very simple to create new categories. And in the category there will be products. So products will be placed in the category. So don't consider it a product. This is product category, you can say. Further, so you can add taxes system. So taxes is applicable throughout the world nowadays, and it is a very important part of invoice. So you can set the tax level, and you can add as applicable tax in your country. So you can add new tax, the tax name, the value, and the default tax or not. So you can configure all the tax. For the products, so as I said, you need to add the products for the invoicing, and the products can be created unlimited. You can place the product price and the categories here, so you have to bind the product through the category, and you can further uh, and change and the product code, and also so like you can edit the product, like this is product and product code is here, and the product category you can select what the category you have been made. So it is simple, and you can anytime change the product name and product image. So the product image is also equally important, just in case if you are willing to add images. Codes is another section that is really very helpful in understanding the client invoice codes. So these are the codes, and I am going to show you the code. This is quotation basically. Quotes stands for quotation, and further notes and terms can be placed here. So you can generate as many as quotes. This is the screen. So the client, you are generating the quote, and further quote can be used for invoicing and the payment. So as you know, the simple process of selling and the invoicing. Invoices, so this is being the main part of the system, and as I said, you can generate as many as invoice, and all will remain in the system forever. It is not going to delete it. So you can keep backing up the data. Of course, it is required for the security purpose, but yes, all the invoices will be available here, and you can simply find the invoice by a search box or putting the filtration. So these are sub-filtration like processing invoices and the partially paid invoices. So you can see the filtration is working very fast, and further you can export the invoices, and the PDF export is also available, and you can generate the new invoice as well. Like client, you have already said invoice number will be generated automatically. However, you can edit the invoice number, date, invoice date, and the payment QR code you can generate. So it's really very helpful in generating all the things. Invoice template you can change from here, the status, what you want to keep, like if it is paid, so you can paid, overdue, processing invoice, and if it is recurring invoice you can toggle this button. So in the recurring invoice, some additional fields is to be added and all such things. So you can add new details like product. You can add as many as products you want. So select product and enter by adding some characters. It will be reflected in the invoices. So it is going to be very simple. So SOP tax is applicable. You can even remove the tax, and you can change the tax level. So if it is going to be changed, and the discount type. So if you are willing to change, offer any discount, so you can apply the discount. It will be applied to the invoice. So this is the discount and all, and the tax again. So you can add multiple tax at a time in a single invoice. So it will keep on increasing, like this is the tax, it is getting increased. And it is really a very, very easy to use system for invoicing. And I believe I cannot offer any great solution like this. So it is rarely available in just $14. It is amazing. And as I said, you have to buy this Laravel script from the by following the video description link, and it is going to be totally yours. And we are going to configure all these things for you. You have to write in the comment section of this video. Okay, so this is the main screen through which you are going to generate invoices for your client. And this invoice, all the invoices will come in printable formats, and I'll show you the printable formats again. So let us assume this is the invoice that we have generated, and we can further edit the invoice, or further we have some more options like we can edit the invoice, delete the invoice, send the reminder, payment reminder, mail. Invoice URL can be copied and it can be opened in a new window. So like I'll try to show you. So the invoice URL works fine. So this is the invoice URL, and further print invoice option is here. So it can be available in the printable format. So it is very simple to use, as I said. So you can generate or use as many as invoice. So this is the invoice, and further, and this is client information and the invoices. Further, invoice can be clicked and available in print invoice format. So partially paid and the desktop details, and you can further drill down to the client name, and the client details are here, amount paid and all these things. Clickable, and you can navigation is super easy, so that you may anytime come back to the main screen or and the required is the screen area or the invoice area. Further, so invoice we have seen payment QR codes is another important thing that is available. So you can use the QR image and default. So you can add QR code as required for your system, and it is really going to be helpful for QR payments. So you can generate new QR codes and new invoices. Transaction is some sort of reports that is available in the system, and you can check all the transaction on this screen, and further filtration, Excel export, PDF export is available, and you can simply check all the details in a certain transaction. It is basically a reporting, and this is the collection of all transaction has been made through the system. Payments, as I said, you can check all the payments and through these things, and invoice template we have already seen. So this is all about the invoicing system. This is the Invoices Laravel Invoice Management System, accounting and billing management software. So it is available at the Code Canyon through the video description link, and we are going to install all this interface for you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another login that is going to be client login. We seen this was the super admin, and now I'm going to show you the client login. So if any client is logging in the system for paying the invoices, how it looks like. Now I am at client login, and a client can check all the system, all the details for him, particularly him, client, like quotations, what is generated for a specific client. This interface is not going to show you, the client everything. The data is for a specific client only, and client is logging the system now. So this is the interface, and you might be thinking where client is generated. You are generating all the clients at your system, and you can share the credentials with the client, of course. So this is the quotations, note and terms for the invoices. So client can check the invoice, and the action can be taken according to invoice. Like I'll show you the action option. So make payment option is here, and the client can change the payable amount. Okay, so for invoice, partial payment if required, so it can be done, and the payment type is full payment or partial payment. Like if client is willing to make the full payment, it can be selected. Partially payment is here, so amount can be changed against this invoice, and the payment mode further can be selected. The gateways through which the client is willing to make the payment, and the payment can be made using this simple interface. So just and okay, so amount, if it is, I'm going to show you if it works. This instance, however, it is a demo instance, so I'll try to show you. It is showing the payment. So it is on a Stripe checkout, and it is in test mode, and this type checkout can be used for paying the payment as I selected. So similarly, if client is selecting the Razor Pay, it will be available and the Razor Pay. So I'll show you again just in case. Yes, so it is working fine. So you can say everything is well managed in the system, and for the transaction can be checked. So this is for particular client, and for the transaction can be exported in Excel format or PDF format, so that client may maintain their books, accounting books and all. So it is a perfect solution for invoicing, client management, and the payment system through the invoices. And I believe you cannot find better system more than this, and it is a complete solution. And as I said, you have to buy the solution through the link. It is available just for $14. Amazing, and it is going to be yours forever. So of course you may need to update the system, and the 6-month support is already available through the developers itself. So I must tell you, the system, that is Invoices Laravel Invoice Management System and accounting and billing management software has been developed by the Infio Labs and their elite author at the Code Canyon that is on Invite. So it is all available for you. In the next video, I'm coming with more solutions through which you can start your own SaaS business. You can create software for you without any coding skills, and ready to use softwares are here. If you want to be a smart user, if you want to be a computer-based solution user, so it is all for you, and I'm collecting very, very useful elements for you. Keep watching, keep building, and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you have yet not subscribed. So let us meet in next video. Till then, goodbye, keep watching. Thank you.